Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. And finally my editing course is here, which took me around 5 months. I guess I was kind of busy.
Really, nigga?
मेरे से मत कर
अरे मेरे भाई को भी नहीं मार पाया। भाई क्या ट्रैप है भाई।
But it's here, let's go. So this course is for beginners where I will cover some basics of editing for AMVs and also teach you guys some basic effects. In this first episode, I'll cover transitions and graph. So well, let's begin. So as soon as you start After Effects, you will be welcomed with this welcome to After Effects new project and open project. And what I want you to do here is just click on new project, so it will create a new project. And once you are there, you will see this interface which is gonna scare you. I mean, it is kind of like scary, but it will be alright, because once you understand how everything works, even like as a beginner, it will become really easy. So first of all, this is where your project files will be. I mean, not project files, but anything media related that you are gonna use on your edit. And this is effect controls. It will open when you put the effect on your clips. And this here is some more interface, like what do you call these things, I don't know. You see here are some options to like effects and presets, and then it's loading for some reason. Then there's libraries. Doesn't really, I mean, you mostly want to use characters, effects and presets, preview, paragraph, maybe tracker. But so first of all, you're gonna click here and import your file that you're gonna use. I'm just gonna bring out my tutorial file right here. And then what you want to do is click again and create a new comp. And you can use my settings. I will just take around 10 seconds for this one. Maybe not 10, but 5 seconds. Okay, and for the advanced settings, this should be good enough. And then there's 3D renderer, you don't need to change it. You can copy my settings from this one. Create a comp, and you have a comp now. Now what you're gonna do is click it and drag it to the interface here, timeline, and that way, and shout out to Harmony Man. But anyways, now we're gonna select our clips like so. Just click it and hold and drag so you can select your clips. We're gonna use this one. Oh, if you want to like do this, let's press like maybe on 1 second. Where's my first second mark here? 1 second, see, click Control Shift and D to cut the clips, and then drag it again where you want. Control Shift D, and just make it to like 2 seconds. Yeah, and as you can see, this is not filling my this area, comp areas. So I'll just press S and increase the scale to around 150, I guess. Yeah, see, 150. Same with this one. I can also do this, like just select all this 150 typing, so that way our comp is perfectly in line with our area. And what we can do now is, like, when you put effects, you're gonna put effect and then gonna Control Shift and C, so you can make a new comp and change it to move all attributes in the new composition. Okay, now this is the most basic thing you have to do. Now what you're gonna do is like right click, new, and null layer. You can use shortcut keys, but first you have to use these so that you understand what is a null and how to use it. Then Control D to duplicate it. Now select both of these layers and Control Shift D, and these layers are selected, so you can just drag them up your second layer that way, and just go to the end and Control Shift D and delete all the rest of this. And now we have to parent and link our layers. So first of all, this null layer we will link it to this one, and this null layer we will link it to this one. And now our clips, we will link it to the first one of the null layers. And now what we're gonna do is press S on the null layer so it can open the scale. Now type in 105 and place a keyframe here. bring it to the end. I mean, one frame before the end. And then I usually use 400 and 300. So I'll go with 400 here. This is a zoom out transition, alright? And then let's go to the middle of this layer and press S on the second layer, create and scale. And now for the end transition, we want to zoom into his hand, and it's going to be easy. Look, just change it to 400. You can even do 450 if you want, like if you want it to be a bit faster, like so. And go here again, press P on the keyboard and select position, and you know this here separate dimension, just do it. And now place a keyframe here. If you press U, you will open all the keyframes. And now we just want to like bring it to here, like we want him, like his hand to be here. So just use this like so until you have it like so, and just drag them to the end of the clip. Now this is your transition. Although it may look like this, believe me, this is going to be looking a lot better when we put on graphs. Now we will do the transition for this one. So as we are zooming in, it's gonna be a zoom in. I'm gonna press S again, place a keyframe, change it to 105, and then drag it to the end of the clip. And then for a zoom in, I better use like 40 to 60. I'll use 50 here like so. And since it's coming like here, just to like press P on your keyboard, and again separate dimensions. Now place a keyframe and drag it a bit here like so to match the movements, alright? And just drag it here again. So it's going like so. You understand? And then since it's a zoom out, you have to zoom out here, middle of the clip, press S, place a keyframe, and to zoom out again 40 to 60, any value work. I'll go with 50 again. Now it's time for graphs. So you can use either Flow, this is a plugin, but I'm gonna use the graph editor we get in After Effects. Select your keyframes. First let's select all the keyframes, right, and press F9 to ease them. Now select these keyframes first of all and press on the graph editor. This is looking like this, but just right click and edit value graph. Now it's looking better. Select this, press this if it's not looking like this, and then make a graph similar to mine. Look, if you can get like this, but press shift and it will just like that. And just move it up a bit so it's much smoother. Sorry oh no, not that. Yeah, it's going to be a bit faster if we do that. Let me just make the graph a bit more sharper. It's going to look better, don't worry. And now select these layers like so and press this one, because we have selected multiple layers. Select every layer and make a graph on single, and it will just copy everything for others, you know, like so. Then maybe not for everything, you know. Let's first do scale. Okay, I see. Oh, that's the problem. Look, maybe just select scale, forget, and make the similar graph you made on your first graph, alright, like so. Now select these both layers, and I guess you can make both of them similarly. Okay, you can't, but I guess You just have to make them similar one way, you know, and like so. This position graphs are always like really sharp. That's why like using flow is better for most of the graphs, because you don't know what sort of graph you are making here and there. See, it's not that sharp. This should be good enough. And now for our second clip, we will select, like press U first to open all the keyframes, and F9 graph editor. Make it usually like, just make it, oh my god, this is so wrong. Select both of these first, then do this here. Again, make it sharp, because and we're gonna go for the positions. Sharp graphs are better, like not literally, but if you're making an edit which is going to be like fast type, yeah, sharps are better. I mean, sharp graphs are better. Look at this now. See, looks good enough, I guess. Oh, if it's like, you see, like it's changing really fast and there's a like delay between that, just so make it like, maybe here, which one is, yeah, this one is giving problems. See, now it's not there. And for the zoom out, make it sharp as usual. Just when I'm recording, everyone has to work, everyone has to fly a plane, everyone has to fucking horn. But you know, oh my god. And to make it like continuous, I'll just use this. You don't have to, but I'm just gonna give you an example how it will look. And now the most important thing to remove this is go to effects, press type motion tile and drag it here. Now change output width and height to like 350, I guess, or 400, and then turn on mirror edges, and then just copy this and paste it to your layers and clips. Then for motion blur, if you have something like this, then press this so it's open this. Select these layers like control, and then with this one, this is the motion blur. If you press on it, both of it will be turned on. See, okay, it's not looking that good. And there you go, these are your basic transitions. And to make them better, what you need to do is use some effects, then RSMB and shakes. And we will cover shakes and effects in another video. But that's it for this video, guys, and I hope you all learned something. And if you all did, then please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and you know, watch my other videos, give me some views, you know. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.